We've been doing a lot of bike fitting in the past weeks, months. The results and feedback have been overwhelming. And today's episode is just to showcase how come we always have clients who bring bikes, beautiful bikes, fantastic bikes, but we would always have problems. And today's episode will be dedicated to the story of a custom made bike. How it starts from scratch all the way to the finish, all the way to delivery to the owner. This is the story of Robert, and this is how it all starts from his bike fitting, biomechanics, measurements to the delivery of the boxes, all the way to this day together.
Mga mechanic food. Ito na. 1, 2, thank you. Kulang pa daw ng beer, tsaka ng wine.
Usually after a long wait, months after the bike fit and measurements and fabrication, usually this day is the most important day when DHL arrives and bring home a few more boxes after all the delays. Unfortunately, sometimes the fabrication team
Finally got the last
and building a lot of the projects takes some delays, unfortunately. But finally, they've all arrived. And one of the boxes out of the 25 frames that were commissioned to be finished, one of the frames is for Robert. Basically, in the story of made to measure frame, this would be the final destination. The building, the custom measurements, choice of group sets, everything is handpicked depending on what was agreed and what the usage intention by the customer. In this case, Robert, who's a total newbie who just started biking during the pandemic. So watch on, and this is just a collage of a hyperlapse a view of how the entire build is finished. Building a custom made bike is very often tedious and takes a lot of work and effort because most of the parts that are included in the build were predetermined even before purchasing. It can be tedious and takes a lot of work, but on the long run, you basically save a lot of money because it's a guarantee that all the parts are handpicked based on a predetermined uh, size and measurement that was based on your biomechanical tuning session. So as we try to finish the whole build, the final touches would be the wrapping. And Robert, fantastic taste. He went for an all leather tan look. And this is the, you can say, one of those things that makes the custom build program beautiful because you can decide on the accent that you can include in the project. It can be a retro look, it can be accented look, it can have stickers, it can have stripes, it can have gravel tires, and it can have the usual skinny tires. And we're done. Now we're just gonna set up the studio and check out the build, final touches, quality control, and looks very good. This made-to-measure bike was specially made for Robert um, to fix his chronic stress from his numb fingers, lower back pain, all the usual modern stresses associated with ready-made bikes. Um, as we go along, Robert shows a complete line of Dura Aces, climbing wheels, black ink accessories, and I think he would be very happy when he sees this build. He's still in the office, but he's on his way back to the shop for his bike fitting. So, in all the projects involved in custom made titanium bikes, part of the project is a free bike fitting to guarantee that the bike fits you. We're not just gonna build it and send it to you, and it's up to you to figure out how it works out. No, we have to make sure that every build, every angle, every nut and bolt, every length and width, just like this bike, would totally fit you.
That took 5 months.
Yeah. Well, no, more than that. Kasi
More than?
inabutan kami nung mga lockdown,
Lockdown.
lockdown. Usually, in a normal world, your frame would be finished in 60 days.
Usually. Yan. Shit.
Di ba? Tapos hindi ka pa problema na kahit saan mo siya isakay.
Oo, masaya lang.
Oo, kahit na, huwag naman kahit na sumemplang ka, okay lang yung
No.
frame mo. Diba?
Forever na yan.
Hindi ka pa matitempt bumili ng bagong bike.
It's true. But I'm more excited how you would look like on the fit.
Based ng pinaka-project.
Okay, this done.
Grabe, super pagod ko talaga.
Labas na natin.
Baka bang
Okay, so here's Robert. We're gonna see if he looks good. Okay, so when we met Robert, he was a basketball player, and because of the lockdown, he decided to get into cycling because it was boring staying home. So this is him, like this, when he got his industry sized bike. When I say industry sized bike, based on the template that shops and the industry uses, based on his height, this is exactly the bike size that is recommended for him. But you can see how much of a struggle or length just for him to hold on to the bike. So this is how we met him, and then he started to enjoy the cycling life and ask if there's any other remedy if he was to buy a bike, if there was a better bike that would fit him. So since he's not the traditional brand conscious newbie, we decided, or we suggested that maybe he would be interested in a made-to-measure bike. And when you get a made-to-measure bike, the guarantee is that it's gonna fit you. If it doesn't fit you, then we have the right to refund you 100%, because what you're paying for in a bespoke made-to-measure bike is the fit. This is what's not being provided if you buy your bike online, or you buy your bike built. If you start experiencing chronic stress or pain in the fingers, back pain, there's no way that you can give it back because you already bought it. So in a made-to-measure bike, we focus on everything. So this one, we get your measurements, and then based on your measurements, we design a frame bike for you. We make a blueprint like this. So this is Robert's blueprint for his bespoke bike, and then we assemble it. From assembly to bike fitting to coaching, it's a holistic program. So if you want to compare how he looks like before and after, finish the entire clip. And this is the advantage of having a made-to-measure bike. The disadvantage of getting a made-to-measure bike takes time. Usually it takes 3, 4, 5 months, sometimes 6 to 8 months to finish an entire project. It really depends on the on the fabrication schedule. Sometimes there are months when there's just too many schedule. There are months when, especially the previous months, when lockdowns were very sporadic, affects the timeline. But if you're willing to wait, maybe a bespoke made-to-measure bike would be for you. And today, this episode would be dedicated to showcasing how it can help newbies, or even seasoned riders, or riders who've been riding since forever, how they might be able to get into this stuff. Okay, so watch on.
Saan ka talaga? Okay, so this is Robert's first time to hop on this bike, and we should see if he would fit. Okay. Okay. We feel more in control, huh? Mas malapit na. A little bit faster, faster, lifting up. Good. That's it. Good. Drop your elbows lower. Good. That's it. Drop your heels. Set. Grip the hoods. Grip it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Set. Go, 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 go. Push down the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Recover. How do you recover? Slide back. Stay on the tops. Can you hold the tops? You'll notice how close it is. Super, right? Now you won't even hold on to the tops anymore. Hold on to the hoods to take a rest. Beautiful. Drop your heels. Can you go to the drops?
90-degree elbow. Good. Move forward on the saddle. 1 gear down. Yep. 1 gear down. Drop your heels. Ready. Pull the handlebars towards you, okay? Lower. Set. Go, go, go. Push down, lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Recover. Hoods. Oh man, you look super. Done. Okay, I can't complain. You look fit on the bike the first time. That's a nice shifting. Not bad. One gear down at the back. Small ring. Nice.
Yes.
It's impressive, man. And then, can you hold on to the tops? It's like, yan. Straighten up your elbow.
So now you're more relaxed on the tops, right?
Yes, coach.
Slide back on the saddle. Yan. So now it's like you're just doing rowing. Okay, hold on to the hoods. Take a rest on it. Drop your elbows. Move forward on the saddle. It's like you're in an aero bar. There you go. Sige, i-drop mo lang dyan. Ipahinga mo.
Like this.
Yan. No, sige. Kabit mo muna. Yan, okay na yan. Yung kabila.
Ayan.
Yan. Yan. Parang aero bar ba? Okay, and then squeeze it, okay? That's it. That's it. So we're just gonna look at your... So now your core is a lot tighter. And that's the advantage of having like a custom made to measure. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so hold that posture. And then when you want to shift to the smaller cog, use your pinky. 1 gear down. One more. One more. One more. Stay there. Okay, now take a rest. Okay. Rest your wrist, ha? Rest the wrist. Yan! Very nice. Drop your heels. Okay, that's it. Now, imagine you have an aero bar. Can you put your wrist on the middle of the handlebar? Drop your hands. Perfect. Elbows together. Good. Okay. So what you do, this one goes here. Sige pa. Yan. The other one. Tapos you have to hook it. Parang ibaba mo ngayon. Yan. Ito naka-hook. Diba? Tapos ito binababa mo. Yan. It's like you're trying to grip. Sige, lower. Elbows together. Yan. Okay. Okay. A little bit faster. Push down, lift up. That's gorgeous. 3. You see, now you're not holding onto the bars, but you can now produce more torque from your core. 3, 2, 1. Recover. Hoods. Now you look taller. You can literally... What was your stem before? 60, no? Now it's 90. So it's a lot better. Mas mahaba pa yung stem mo kaysa kay Barry. Okay, done. You're good. Yeah, okay. So you're now playing with your toys. Shifting, ha?
Hindi ko maalala, Coach Kuwan. Hindi ko maalala, Coach Kuwan. Yeah.
Right? So we have our happy camper. Thank you very much for this. Yeah, it was a long wait, but worth it. And we're done. Thank you very much for Patrick, Papi Chulos. Anything that you need, just drop by over here. He's not a foreigner. Thank you very much for coffee, Robert. For our coffee.
Coach.
We're done with this. Excellent. Done. Okay. Bye, girls and boys. Barry's a new classmate. Another bodybuilder in the house. Another basta bike builder.
Gundo.
Okay. If you need anything, just go to John Patrick Lim at Papi Chulos. Okay. So let's lift it up. Buttercup. 100 grams. Good. Okay.
is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room, you can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church.